Now are we going to do this? No data. Why are you saying no data? Excellent connection. Now are we going to do this? Okay, no data. Why are you saying no? Okay, there we go. I assume it sounds muffled because the mic's over here, right? Okay, let's pop out the chat, even though nobody's here yet. Some people were here, but they dropped out because I guess it didn't work. Okay. Stream is back up. This thing on? Yes, Waffle, it is on.
So what are you using your eBay credit for?
I don't know yet. I honestly shouldn't have gotten it since I haven't even bought anything anyways.
AirPods. Give me AirPods.
You just said you can't use them.
I can't use the watch. I can use AirPods.
Oh. But you already have AirPods.
Not genuine Apple AirPods.
Oh, wait, so are you missing one of your actual pods? Can't you just buy a replacement pod?
It's just as expensive just to buy a second-gen AirPods.
Really?
It's $30 for an earpiece alone for one headphone.
That's stupid.
And second-gen has wireless charging anyways.
Oh, are those first gen? Oh.
But I want a pair of the Pros.
I know you want the Pros.
They're not super expensive.
Is that seller I assume that seller in town sold them long ago, right?
Probably.
Yeah. Okay. Alright.
I can wait.
I'll wait until you get me that phone. Because you said you were going to give me a phone. The phone.
Yeah, I'll get you a phone.
Okay.
Well, it won't be this trick. As you know, what's going on with that one.
I mean, this one, now that I reset it, it's not as bad. So
I might be able to. It all depends.
I can probably deal with it.
Because payroll ended on the 24th, so I should be able to before everything got hacked. But my Christmas bonus is what got affected.
I could say, yeah, I'm streaming right now, so don't say anything that's like that could like identify you.
I'm not.
But I'm sure
I'm
saying a payday is not gonna. Yeah, saying a payday should be fine.
I literally.
Because there's millions of people that get paid on the same day.
IT got it taken care of, but we were locked out of our registers for 3 hours.
I bet the customers were lovely to deal with during that time.
We said, we don't know what's going on. We can't get into our registers. Well, just reset it.
So you didn't know that at the time
we
when
didn't
it
know
was?
first.
Everything just went offline? Oh, that's horrible.
Mediacom called us.
Mediacom?
They're like, we detected some suspicious activity on your internet.
Yeah, I would say so. Okay, well, glad that got figured out. Okay, now we've got plenty of people in the chat. Waffle Play, is this thing on? Yes. Did I miss anything? No. I meant to stream at 8 sharp, and I sort of did for like 2 seconds, but... And Caleb, you can't impersonate my account. That's not okay, dude.
What?
There's another Intelitech Studios in here, but it's obviously not the real one, because the real one is me. Or is it? Ooh. So yeah, Caleb/Intelitech Studios, I've hidden your account because it is against YouTube's terms of service to impersonate an account.
Oof.
He said it was Caleb. That name sounds familiar. What are you spraying? Is that just air freshener?
Odor eliminator.
It smells weird over here. I need to shampoo this carpet. You just sprayed my back.
Nah, your odor eliminated.
That's fine. I probably need it anyways. Do you want to try the purple?
I've had the purple.
Oh, I thought you... Okay.
I can't have it anymore. Too much sugar.
It's not sugar, it's corn syrup.
Which converts into sugar into your body.
I know, just really shitty sugar. Shitty sugar. Oh, that smells good. Okay, let's get back up to the... let's see. How was your Christmas? My Christmas was pretty good. Yo, Rick Hoover, hello. Sorry, I'm a bit far back now. Happy New Year, indeed. New Year's... Oh, God, I just breathed in some of that air freshener. Because it's still dropping to the floor. Anyways. Cool Pink Floyd shirt. I like Pink Floyd. I like Pink Floyd, too. Happy New Year. How was your Christmas? My Christmas is pretty good. I mean, I'm trying trying to think. Most of like the gifts that I got from people were actually earlier than Christmas. So on actual Christmas, I got money and what else did I get? A blanket, which is fine. I love blankets. Most of the other gifts that I got before Christmas, but they were sort of designated to Christmas, like a truck. It's a pretty big gift. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't work till 5 tomorrow, so we can pay rent.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. That's one thing that's nice about me always paying rent early is it means that even when stupid shit like this happens, like with the weather and everything, it's still a few days early. Which, I mean, then again, even if it wasn't, I'm sure you'd understand.
Right.
Because it's like icy and holidays and, scheduling and all that.
I also put some rock salt. I saw you very, very slowly go down the stairs earlier.
Brady slipped.
I know, I saw that too.
But he slipped onto each step and then onto the ground, so it was like he just slid forward. Yeah.
I just put some rock salt out.
Good. Yeah. I didn't know where it was. Otherwise, I would have done
there.
that.
It says driveway heat.
Oh, that's what. Oh yeah, I guess because that's been there for like several seasons at this point, hasn't it?
No, that's the new one. The new one's the driveway heat because it's safer. It's not actual salt.
Oh. What's wrong with salt?
It's still out there, but it's been exposed to moisture, so it's.
Oh, so it's not as effective. Okay.
Clumped.
So is it even work?
It's still usable, yeah.
It's just not ideal.
Right.
Did you get the 2 Phantoms on Marketplace? I didn't bother messaging the person with the Thunder because I have a really shitty Thunder right now, and then I'm supposed to be hearing back from another collector. I was supposed to be hearing back like 2 weeks ago about a Power Track and a Thunder, but I haven't heard from them. I probably should message them and see when they're gonna get that. But it's holidays; they're probably busy. So I'm not too worried about the Thunder, but I did see a Fury limited edition. They both were in Texas. So I did message the seller asking them if it's still available. They took the picture outside, so I'm kind of hesitant. I have a feeling they're not going to ship it anyways, but I'll still ask. It doesn't hurt to ask. But yeah. I just had the weirdest and stupidest Christmas ever, but at least I was with my family. Well, that's good. What's up, man? I'm sorry I missed your live streams because I'm busy with practicing my permit, and I'm sorry I was pissed off at you over a Dyson you wanted because I sold it to someone else. I can't hold it. No, you're good, man. I don't know if you saw, but I have one now. It's literally sitting right next to me, the 27, and it was local and it was much cheaper, so that worked out anyways. So, yeah, I mean, I wasn't upset about that. It was, this is part of the reason why I always tell people, hey, don't hold stuff for me, because then if you change your mind or something, then I, can't get upset if I told you not to hold it. So, but yeah, in that case, it just kind of caught me off guard because you specifically went out of your way to say that you were going to find a box for it. So I was just asking if you had. You didn't say, oh, I've changed my mind. You actually, seemed to actually get mad at me for asking, even though you previously told me that.
Where's the blue Sharpie at?
The blue Sharpie?
I'm going to turn this empty litter container into the rock salt holder.
Oh, that's smart. I believe it's...
Just give me the label maker.
Oh, yeah. I believe it's, Oh, you're just going to label it instead of writing on it? Okay, yeah, that's fine. So I was going to say, I think it's on the CRT TV stand, next to the big one, in the corner. Mm-hmm. The black, silver, metal thing with the printer on it. I think it's on there, but I could be wrong. Anyways, so yeah, if you change your mind on that, I have no problem with that. I mean, I got one now anyways, and even if I didn't, I get it. I get how frustrating it is to deal with shipping, especially with OfferUp, But hey, at least now I know. So, and I can kind of understand if in the moment you forgot that you previously told me that you were going to ship it, and you might have just confused me with someone else who was asking. So, no hard feelings. It happens. I'm gonna tune this. So this okay. It keeps saying it's gonna restart. Okay, that time it actually did it. So before, this was... It kept saying, please wait. But I pulled the SIM card out, and put the Q-Link out and back in. And now it's actually doing it. So now I might be able to actually use the Q-Link in the S7. I was going to put it in the Note 8, but I'll just put it in the S7.
I figured out how to do emojis. It's a thumbs up.
Rock salt. I mean, yeah, that's good.
I need to make a new one for the car.
Then do it.
I will in a little bit.
Because you can make it now and then just peel it off later.
I'll do it later.
Okay.
I want to do it now.
Okay, it was already in your hand. Okay. I got a shop. Oh, stupid YouTube chat. I got a shop vac. Where is that? I got a shop vac with the detailing kit and spare filters. Nice. How was your Christmas, Chance? It was good. It was good. Windows Defender Antivirus did not find any threats since your last summary. Well, that's good. No viruses. It better not be any viruses. I just reformatted this computer. Anyways, Caleb, I think, is one of the trolls you told us about. I don't remember if he was a troll or not. If he's the person I think he is, he's been commenting a lot on my second channel, asking me when my birthday was, which, I mean, you know, I get it. You know, you want to know my birthday, but it's like I'll say when my birthday is. Yeah, I don't tell people the exact date. And when you're asking over and over again, it's kind of creepy. You don't really do that. Which, you know, I didn't want to be rude. I didn't want to say that because I didn't want to be rude, so I just hid the comment. And he just kept commenting it over and over and over again. You'd think after the 12th time he'd get the message. And then he asked me to do a Note 10 review, which I was planning, which is going to be the next video anyways on that channel, so that works out perfectly. So the next review on IntelliTech Mobile will go up tomorrow. It'll be the Note 10. Afterwards, it'll be the drop test of the LG V20. Then after that will be the 2022 review on the launch model PlayStation 4 after 9 years. Kyle Critchbaum? I don't know how that's relevant. Oh, I'm sorry. No. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh my god, Kyle's gonna see that and he's gonna get upset. For some reason, even though it says Kyle Critchbaum, I read it as Kyle Rittenhouse. I don't know why my brain read that as Rittenhouse. That obviously is not Rittenhouse. That's why I said that. Kyle Critchbaum, I like you, you're fine. I'm not saying you're irrelevant. I just confused you with a different Kyle for some reason. But yeah. Sorry, I was not... For some reason, I thought it said Rittenhouse, and I was like, why are you talking about Kyle Rittenhouse? That's an old story, and that's not even relevant. No, you said Critchbaum. That makes way more sense, because we're talking about vacuums. Oh, God, I feel so bad now. I'm sorry, Kyle. You are relevant. Yeah, Kyle's pretty cool. He does a lot of good stuff. I remember seeing his video. I don't know if he wants people to talk about this, but I mean, it's on YouTube. I remember seeing his video, not his video, but it was like a news story on him back when he was like a kid, like 10 years ago. And just thinking like, oh my gosh, like back then when I was, no, still pretty much a kid, because I think he's a couple years older than me, but I could be wrong. And I remember thinking to myself, wow, that's so cool. I want to do that too. I want to be known as the vacuum repair person in my area. But at the time, I grew up in a very, I don't know if it being a conservative area had anything to do with it, but you know, just, it's like you either like were on a farm or you were working at a factory or something else. You know, like there's only a couple acceptable things that you really do for income. At least that's the way it felt to me. So I never really bothered to pursue that. Not to like a consistent degree. I've still been fixing vacuums since 2005, but I didn't really like. It was the kind of thing where I fix maybe like one vacuum every 2 or 3 months for somebody, if that. But you know, then eventually once 2018 rolled around, that's when I really just started fixing a bunch of things. And then now it's kind of slow again. Because I think the last time I actually fixed a vacuum for someone, like someone's own vacuum, was, like 6 months ago, I think? I can't remember, honestly. I know I fixed that DC-07, but that was like 3 years ago. So I know I've fixed one since then. But it's odd seeing me here. New year coronavirus, apparently. No, there's not going to be another one. Chance it's Mfinzi. That does not ring a bell. No, we are not going to have any more COVID. No, stop that. Cal Critchbaum, yes. We don't need 2022.0. No, 2022 was this year. 2022. Nice guitar, by the way. It's really not. Don't forget to brush your teeth. I brush my teeth twice a day. My problem is that I need to go to a dentist because my problem is not only that I have a really bad crossbite and a lot of my teeth are crooked, which I can't really get fixed because it requires major jaw surgery that could literally kill me and that I can't afford, but also, oh Jesus. So, for whatever reason, my gums are like deteriorating, which is not good. Like, my teeth are like go down further than they should. It's hard to explain. It's really bad, and every time I brush, my gums bleed. I really need to go to a dentist. Or I should say, every time they bled until I got one of those soft bristle toothbrushes, like the really nice ones with like the really soft bristles. That's made a world of difference. My gums will still bleed a little bit if I brush them directly, but it's not as bad. So if you have issues with your gums bleeding whenever you brush your teeth, then definitely get one of those soft toothbrushes. Not an electric, just a soft manual toothbrush. You can get them in a 4-pack in Walmart. They're like black with like blue and red ones. And I forgot what brand they were. They're like $14 at Walmart. They're really good. It's like an hour away from me, but I don't have money for gas. What would happen if Bissell didn't get caught by Hoover? Like in sales? Oh, like the Elite Designs. Oh yeah, because did they get sued because of that? Which I don't understand why they would get sued, because those were made by Singer. So wouldn't they sue Singer and not Bissell back then? I don't know. Hoover sued Bissell over it. Yeah. I ordered a Power Force Helix, but Walmart gave me a compact turbo because the Helix was sold out. Oh, that's probably because like the substitution thing. If you did, well, they should tell you though. Like they would tell you like, hey, this is out of stock, so we're gonna send you this instead. Like they should tell you that and then give you the option to just get your money back even before the vacuum was sent, right? Because with groceries, that's generally the way it is. Because I see that so often where like, you know, people will buy like tampons or something and they'll end up getting sent like a head of lettuce, and it's like these things are not at all related. And a lot of times you realize that they're just substituting something that's an identical price just to make like the accounting easier on their end, even if it's not at all related. Literally, like if you look, that's what they'll often do. So in that case, the Power Force Helix is 53, right? It's 53 or no, it's 53 or 56, something like that. And the compact turbo is like 54, I think. So they probably just said, "Oh, this is close enough in price, so we'll just send this instead," even though it's worse. So yeah. Phonic Exilgent, lol. Oh, dude, I haven't seen you in a lot. Yeah, I haven't seen you in like what, a year? I think it's been like a year because I think you came over like last year. Yeah, it's been a while. I just got check Facebook Messenger. I will in a sec. I don't have a Facebook message. I have a Telegram, but I know you don't have my Telegram. I'm pretty sure that's Derg. Oh yeah. Microphone in pajamas. I'm in your motherfucking live stream, ho. It's Phonic. Notice me. Oh, and then he called me. I'm not gonna answer your call because I don't want you to say anything graphic on the stream, but yes. You have been noticed. Alright, let's see. I take that motherfucker back. So I'm not having a good day when having a Bissell in combat. It's okay. Chance, can I be a mod? No. Check S7 batteries. This S7 has a battery in it. Are you asking where you can find replacement S7 batteries? That notification killed my ears. I saw your DC 27-bit. How you been, man? How was Christmas? Christmas was good. Yeah, I would say so. It's pretty good. I keep bumping this. I didn't get a lot as far as gifts on actual Christmas, but I'm fine with that. I've told so many people, it's like, you don't have to get me anything. I'm fine. If you really want to give me something, I mean, if you must give me something, then, give me something practical. Or just, again, you don't have to give me anything, but if you want to just give me cash so you don't have to actually worry about buying anything, that's fine too. I don't care. I don't need gifts. Plus, I kind of feel bad whenever people give me gifts, because then I feel like I'm obligated to give them the gift back. And if I don't know the person very well, it's really hard to buy gifts for somebody. And cash is lazy, but then gift cards are even worse than cash, because it's like, what if you bought someone like a Marshall's gift card and they've never been to Marshall's? Then you just basically didn't give them anything. But I don't know. I just find gifts really, really stressful. But I did still get some gifts, just not during Christmas. I got some a few months back. I got an Xbox Series X. I got a truck. I don't know what else. Strings on this guitar, that's why it sounds horrible. The strings are literally deteriorating. That's why my hands always smell like burnt metal every time I play guitar. Isn't it in June? Yes. I just ordered the Innova vacuum by Eureka because I need a good vacuum for housekeeping, and it's supposed to be here tomorrow. I'm so excited. I hope it goes well. I have not tried the Innova. And that's it. I haven't tried it. Do you possibly still have my Galaxy Note 10 Plus? I do not, because the phone was completely worthless, unfortunately. The screen was still kind of good on it, but everything else on it, the motherboard was not usable because the phone was actually stolen. Like, stolen, not just blacklisted. Like, if you try to activate it if you try to put any SIM card in it, even Cricket, which normally Cricket will work with blacklisted AT&T phones, it just shut down the account. And every time you put it in one of those IMEI checkers, every single one I tried actively said this item was reported stolen. Not lost or stolen, but stolen. So I couldn't do anything with it. And so I ended up just trading it in at Eric's shop. He still has it, so I theoretically could get it back. But I couldn't do anything with it. So I wanted to try to get it fixed and use it, but there was, unless you replace the motherboard, and once you replace the motherboard and replace the, once you replace the motherboard, it's like not that much different in price than just buying a whole phone with a good motherboard in it, which is stupid. And at the time, no motherboard for the right variant was even in stock, so I couldn't fix it at the time. I might be able to find a motherboard now. I haven't looked, but at the time I couldn't find anything. Hello, your computer has virus. Yeah. Kyle is a legend. Indeed. Chance does the Discord still exist? It does, it's just very, very dead. It's very dead. There we go. Is this working now? Why do I keep getting all these spam messages? Jesus. I haven't touched a vacuum since April, collection-wise at least. Yeah. I still might be getting an Elite very soon, as I do have possibly 2 late Christmas gifts coming from my aunt, one of which could be a $100 gift card. Nice. Hello? Excuse me, I just burped. Can you burn out a vacuum that you don't use anymore? It's Siljan. Let's see. Is the stream horribly delayed, or are you just slow on chat? Lol. Both, honestly. I'm a bit far back in chat. Chance your chat is delayed. Is it delayed? I'm pretty far back in the chat. I'm trying to get up to date on it. So, yeah. So I'm a little far back. The newest comment that I'm looking at is, do you still have the DC-33? So I'll get there. I still get there. Yeah, you're like 7 hours behind on chat. Okay, not quite that far. I want you to review the Gary. I'm trying to get a Gary, but I can't find one. But whenever I do, I will review it. I do want to get one, just because it's, quirky and weird. Is that a Dirt Devil Breeze in the background? Oh, the Breeze. Yeah, that. That's the Breeze Cyclonic. I didn't even know that was in the frame. Yeah, that's going to be the next... Well, I already recorded the review for the Hoover Total Home Max... Is it the Max Life Total Home Pet? The bright blue one that I just showed and vacuum saved. I just reviewed that one. That review will be the next one to go up. The Bissell just went up today. And then after that will be that Dirt Devil. So yeah, you'll see a video on that soon. Guitar, yeah. I'm back to going to change my profile picture. Okay. Chance, did you see the pictures of the NOS old Hoover machines, the rare ones, on Facebook in the group? Yes. No, I will not get any of them. I have no interest in any of those. Those are way too heavy for me. Yeah, man, didn't you say you got that from the... I gave it a chance like a year ago and kind of expected it to be stolen, but it was worth a try. Yeah. I was going to say, do you still need a phone? Because if you want, I could probably get you a decent phone for a price. It'd be only fair since I got rid of that phone. But I only got like... I'm trying to remember how much I got. I think I got like 100 for it. It was like 80 or 100, something like that I got for it. Because I traded it in to a local shop. I won't say for obvious reasons, but... You probably know what I'm talking about. I'll tell you later. So I don't know how much you paid for that thing, but I hope you didn't pay a lot for that note, because it was a brick. I mean, it was still usable on Wi-Fi, but yeah. I use it as a camera for like a little bit just to make sure that the camera worked on it, but I was the entire time even though obviously I'm not the one who stole it, I was really antsy about having it, even though I know that police don't care, but still, Chance, I have a 1978 Kirby Classic 3. I'll be back. Chance, did you see I just read that. Wow, this chat keeps glitching out. Do you still have the DC-33? I have one of them, yes. I need to put a clutch in it. Gave it a chance like a year ago, and I kind of expected it to be stolen, but it was worth a try. Yes, it very, very much was stolen. I'm sorry to hear that, because I kind of want to get a Note 10 Plus now, because my Note 9's been screwing up, but I could also just go for getting another Note 9. But I don't know what I'm going to do with this one if I do sell it. Or if I do get it. Hey, Chance, I'm on your live, and I think your chat's delayed because there's like a bunch of chats still going, but you're all the way at the top. Yeah, it might still be delayed. YouTube's been glitched, but I'm also, again, the newest comment that I see is I have a TCL 10 5G. So, that's the newest comment I see. I'm not there yet. But I'm almost there. Everyone's silence until he reaches us. I sent you the one on OfferUp from Melissa. One on OfferUp? I didn't get one from OfferUp. I only saw the ones on Marketplace. I got an attachments for my soft and light and my rally. They're all complete. That's awesome. I really want a SIBO bagged upright vacuum. If I get that vacuum, I won't get nothing else. Maybe I should ask for it next Christmas. Check eBay. You can often find ones for good price. Man, the Mountain Dew looks good. It's not that great. It's okay. It's the Purple Thunder, the Circle K exclusive, which I have a Circle K in my town. It's okay. I don't even know why I'm drinking it. I don't even like Mountain Dew anymore. I don't know why I still drink this shit. This is the first time I drink a Mountain Dew in a while, and it's not good. Like it's. So this one's a berry plum flavor. It's fine. I mean I kind of wish that, like, you know how they have the mini cans that are like 7 ounces? I wish they had this in those, because that'd be like a, nice little treat. Just 7 ounces of soda. But yeah, I've stopped mindlessly drinking soda and actually like paying attention to how the taste is, and it's not good. Like this one's not that great. Livewire is okay. Code Red, I like the taste of Code Red, but the feeling that I get in the back of my throat is like not comfortable. Regular Mountain Dew it's fine. It's not great. And then yeah, I still like Voltage. Voltage is definitely the one I can tolerate the most, but even that I get sick of it really quickly now, even though that's my favorite one. So I do still like Baja Blast, but only from the fountain and only when I'm at Taco Bell already, because it just kind of blends everything together really nicely. But even then, but yeah, I didn't get the one from. I know who you're talking. I know Melissa. She's an OfferUp seller. She has a ton of vacuums, but yeah, I didn't see that. But I know who you're talking about. But I don't know what machine you're talking about, because she won't ship. At least last I checked, she wouldn't. Maybe she will now. Who knows? What Hoovers are that? They were the was it Mach 3 Cyclonic, and then the W2 upright with the spinny filter that didn't do shit. Do you have a Dirt Devil Silver Glide? Yes, I do. Excuse me. The Gary. You're talking about the Gary. Yeah, I know she has a Gary. If I remember correctly, she wanted too much for it. Have you tried Dr. Pepper Dark Berry? I do like the Dark Berry. It was pretty good. I want to buy the Shark True Pet Rotator that you were selling, Chance, but Facebook is being a dick right now. It doesn't give me the option to buy or ship. That's weird. Oh, are you talking about the listing that I have locally? Yeah. I'll set that up for shipping later. But I'll get that set up. I was trying to sell it for really cheap locally because I just wanted to get rid of it. But yeah, of course, if I sold it with shipping, it would be more expensive because, of course, shipping costs money. But I always sell my vacuums now with free shipping, so that's why they're more expensive. Let's see. I can't have cats. Oh, about to go down to Taco Bell and get me a Baja Blast. Yep. A Baja. Do you have a Dirt Devil Silver Glide? Yes, I just answered this question. Do you have a Bissell Power Force bag 3522-6? I have a -1 and a -5. I don't have a -6. Is it from that shady seller? I've seen those. Yeah, those asshole sellers that will sell the vacuum for a reasonable price, but then have the shipping be like $100 or $200. I hate those people. All right, well, I thoroughly enjoyed this stream, Chance. I'm gonna head out and go to bed. You have a good night, man. You take care. Thought you wanted 85 for Gary. I don't remember. It's not on my priority list right now. I'm going to get a Dash 6 very soon, in like a week. What do you think about Mountain Dew Spark? It's okay. It's not great. It's not good. It's just there. Like, if, you know, I don't... Chance you shipped the Dash 1 and Jake McCormick too, remember? I don't know what you're talking about. He never bought it. I was supposed to, but he never bought it. I can't ship it if he doesn't buy it. Can you go to YouTube and look up the Bissell burnout video? No. Have you had the Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew? Oh, it's trash. It's garbage. It's literally it's the worst thing I've ever tasted. There's been so many Mountain Dews recently that were just been nasty, and that was the worst. Literally, that Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew is so bad that I've seen stores in other states have pallets of them where you can literally buy the entire pallet for $1. I've literally seen that. Where you can buy the entire pallet for $1. That's how bad it is. What app do you sell your vacuums on? I'm new to the channel. I sell most of my vacuums on Facebook Marketplace. So if you have Facebook, it's very easy to set up your account to have access to Marketplace. And if you set it up with your account, then any of my vacuums that I have set up for shipping, you can then just click buy now, add it to your cart, and grab it. And then once you grab it, I ship it out. All my listings now, at least all the ones that I've updated, include free shipping. But of course, that does make the vacuum more expensive because I have to pay for shipping. So it's just, instead of you paying for the vacuum, then paying for shipping, you pay a little bit more for the vacuum, but shipping's included. So it's a bit easier. So that is that. So I find it works a lot better than OfferUp, and it's much easier than dealing with eBay. Do you still own the Eureka Boss bagged upright smart vac? Yes. Who? I haven't. It wasn't too bad. Chance I have a classic 3 from 1978. Nice. Have you ever been trolled before? Oh, plenty of times. Bread. I have arrived. Yay, bread. Do you like Dr. Pepper Cherry? Yeah, Dr. Pepper Cherry is pretty good. Then again, it's been a while since I've had it, so maybe I like it less now. I don't know. Who knows? TMNT fan. Hey. Hey. Let me refresh this just to make sure this is up to date. How was your Christmas? My Christmas was good. It's pretty solid, not gonna lie. I went to my local flea market, and in total they had 16 vacuums. Wow, that's a lot. I haven't gone to any in a little bit. I should probably go to some tomorrow, now that I think about it, because I have some cash. And babe?
What?
Did you say you were off work tomorrow?
I don't work till 5.
Oh, till 5. Okay. We're gonna go to thrift stores.
Are we?
Yes. Is that okay? Okay. So it's settled. I'm going to some thrift stores tomorrow. How are your cats doing? They are very good potatoes. They're very plump and fat. Chance, can I be a mod? I've said this like 3 times now. No, you can't be a mod. I have plenty of mods. I don't need any more mods. I appreciate the offer. The last flea market I went to, I was the only one who had a vacuum for sale. Oh. Can you live stream going to thrift stores? I don't really want to do that because I'm not really comfortable filming in public places usually. Because I don't want to end up accidentally getting a customer on camera. I do still film at big box stores though, primarily because I actually filmed a few videos of a few different stores that I went to, and then I completely forgot to upload the footage because it was really loud, so I was gonna like do a voiceover, and I just forgot to do it. So a lot of those I need to redo. Maybe maybe I'll probably go back to some of those stores in like Champaign, Terre Haute, etc. And I'll probably film those and probably put those up sometime in early 2023, since that'd probably be really useful. It's like, hey, here's the vacuum section at Menards for 2023. Here's Home Depot. Here's Walmart. Here's Target, Best Buy, Circuit City. Okay, maybe not Circuit City so much, but you get the idea. Yes. You can do a slideshow about it. Yeah, I could, yeah. I guess that is a good idea. I could always just because I always post about them in the community, but I usually don't actually do videos. Just because I don't really see, I personally don't really see any reason to have them be videos. But if you guys specifically want to see them as videos, then yeah, I'll do that. At least if I remember to. Chance, what is your favorite vacuum out of your vacuum collection, or top 3? I'll answer the top 3 question because that's a bit easier. But, so my 2 favorite vacuums are the Bissell Powerglide Ultra and the Phantom Fury. So those are the 2 that I always give the answer about my 2 favorite vacuums. If I had to add a third one to the list, I don't know. I guess the third one I'd probably have to add to the list is the... That's a good question, actually. What would the third one be? Well, if we're talking about uprights, then I'd probably say... I don't know. I don't know what the third one would be, but definitely, where's the Powerglide Platinum 3545-2? I have the Platinum. It's upstairs. I just prefer the Ultra to the Platinum now because I prefer the square base.
Hey, babe.
Yeah.
Got a joke for you.
What is it?
What is a DJ's favorite thing to dip his his mozzarella sticks in?
What?
Marinara.
Potato. Give me potato.
You don't find my dad joke funny?
Give me potato.
Hey, baby.
How many vacuums do you have total? I'm not sure at this point. I know I have about 200.
Did
roughly.
you hear her tell me no?
I did. Give potato. Oh, don't hurt yourself.
I couldn't go to the freaking bathroom
Why
without the
not?
door open because she was literally sticking her claws in the door trying to get it open.
I don't think she wants to be held right now.
I don't think she does either.
Okay. I tried to put her in my lap, and she was like, no. No. She feels like being spicy today, but that's okay.
Oh, there's a lag.
Is there lag?
Really bad. Look, I just now... It's showing that I just now picked the cat up.
Yeah, it's really lagged. Because that's like a 10-second delay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because some people said the chat was delayed, and I think that's probably it. It's the video that's... Oh, there she goes. That's probably the video that's delayed. So it's definitely the... I love Freddy's Steak Burgers.
Huh?
Babe, you're wearing your jacket.
Oh, yeah.
So much for hiding where you work.
Where's this person from? There's not very many Freddy's around.
TR, where are you from? Yeah, because Freddy's is a Midwest thing, right?
Yeah. It started out in Kansas City.
It started...
No, Wichita.
I was going to say, it started in Kansas City and I didn't know
No,
this.
it started in Wichita.
I'm from Kansas City. I'm supposed to know everything about it.
It started in Wichita.
Wichita, okay. I'm not as familiar with Wichita because the parts of Kansas that I was in were like around Lenexa, Topeka, not Osceola, Sedalia, and...
They started in 2002 in Wichita, Kansas.
2002? Wow, they're new. They're only 20... So their 20-year anniversary was this year. That's cool.
Our 10-year anniversary was this year.
Yeah. Is your computer still at? They're in Texas. Okay, so I guess there's one in Texas. So if we move to Texas, we'll still have one. At least that part of Texas. Obviously, Texas is huge. Can you do a demo of the Bissell Power Glide Ultra without talking? Yeah, sure. I eventually will, yes. I think Evan Freddy's near me. Houston. Okay. Does your fiance love his Bissell Power Force Helix Turbo iPad? That thing is long gone. It's sitting in the... It's sitting in the... I just forgot the name of the back porch. Yeah, it's sitting on the back porch. So... Yeah, the motor in it is completely shot because it was in the basement when it flooded, and I used it to clean up the flood water in the basement, and a bunch of water got in the motor, which, I mean, I expected. But yeah, so that thing's long gone. I mean, it's still here. We still have it. It still works. It's just rusted and sounds like shit, and it's all bad. Yeah, that sort of thing. So yeah. Drinking the water, my house water pipes exploded when you did not know we were pressing in the entire house was covered in water. Wow, that's not good. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, but I live in College Park, Georgia. Nice. Georgia's very nice this time of year. I'm in Arizona still. Nice. Bread. I'm in a different country entirely. I have zero idea what you're talking about. LMFAO. Yeah. It's toast. It's very much toast. Oh, it's not quite toast. Babe, bring... Did I leave my... Oh, no, I didn't. It's in the kitchen. I was going to ask if I left my toast there. I didn't. It's in the kitchen. This stupid thing keeps falling off. I can't tell if this is molded or not, but I ate it and I haven't died yet, so I'm probably fine. Doesn't smell bad. This is toast. It's my cinnamon raisin toast, although it's not toasted, so right now it's just bread. I like bread. It's yummy. Because this is cinnamon raisin bread, which is the best type of bread. These two pieces of bread are stuck together, and I've now unstuck them. Toast.
There's a candle right there, ma'am.
And my complex...
Stare at it.
And my complex proceeded to blame the fire department. During the freeze, Houston got to 12 degrees several days ago. Wow, that's... We were at like 2 or... we were like 2 or 3, but it felt like negative 25 or something like that. Because of the wind chill. You like raisin bread? I think so. You can probably hear me chewing on this bread, and it's probably not very good. But, you know, it's bread. Turns out if you cook bread with a candle, it has a really weird aftertaste.
Yeah, dummy.
I didn't dip it in it. I just held it above the flame. I'm playing GTA Online. Nice. I gotta go. Gotta continue practicing my permit and stuff. That's fine. Have a good night. Cheyenne gets to -30. Wow. Why did Bissell change the color of the Bissell Powerforce Helix Turbo Rewind Pet from blue lime green to lime green? Well, because it was easier to do that versus there isn't really a reason to keep multiple versions of the same machine out. And so there was like 7 different versions of the same machine, so now there's 3. There's just the Helix, the Turbo Pet, and the Turbo Rewind Pet. And they just adopted the colors of the original turbos and just call them the Pet now. Haven't ran the 3575-5 Cleanview in a while. Hey, Chance, have you heard of the Bissell Cleanview Bagless 3533? I'm not sure. Let's look it up. Let's see. Bissell 3533. Oh yeah, no, I've seen this all. I've had so many people ask me to review this, and I'm gonna get around to it one of these days. Looks like I can get it from Lowe's or from Target for $100. I guess I could buy it now. Target. It's much more expensive on Amazon. But yeah, I'll buy one of these at some point to review it. Are you going to review the new Cleanview 2 at Sam's? Oh, I do have a Sam's membership, so let's see. Sam's Club. So I mean, I could do that. I'll look and see if it's there the next time I go to Sam's Club. Let's see, Bissell Vacuum. Bissell Vacuum. Oh, forgot the bit. Okay. Oh, huh. Okay. Cleanview Rewind 2.0 Upright XL Vacuum. That actually looks like the best one out of all the ones that I've seen. It's the best color. It looks cool in black and white. So yeah, I think the one that I'll probably get is the one from Sam's whenever I go to review this, because that looks like the most interesting variant. Although I'm sure they're all the same. But yeah. Are you going to review the new 3522 series? Is there a new one? Is it the one that I saw that I sent in the Discord? I don't know. I didn't see that. Have you had the Hoover React vacuum yet? Yeah, it's trash. It's not fun. What are you doing the other vacuum saved? I just did one. But I don't know when the next one will be. Probably next year. I am selling the 3522-1 if anybody wants it. Also, the turbo brush doesn't bog down. Oh, really? That's interesting. Chance, the 352-1 is basically the same thing as the 352-5, right? Yeah, pretty much. It's the same thing. You still have the 1980s Bissell 8-amp vacuum? Yes, I do. That one is going to Arbach Lover whenever he gets the money for it. As it's from 2003. Or yeah, 1990s. It's not 80s, but yeah. Either way. How much for that 3522? I don't know. I guess... Because I paid way too much money for it. I paid like $80 for it. I paid like $80 or $90 for it, I think, if I remember correctly. But I wouldn't charge that much. Probably like 60, maybe 60 something. It's pretty much, it's in really good shape. $80, you joking? Nope, that's I know I paid, or was that how much I paid for the wind tunnel? I can't remember. But either way, I'd probably want to get like $60 for it with free shipping. maybe 70, maybe 60 or 70, something like that, but with free shipping. So, you know, because I know when I sell something for $70, I make like $40, because I think that's how much I'm making on the Dyson that I just sold for $69. And I think I have a full set of attachments for it. Yeah. So it'll come with a full set of attachments. I'll put a new belt on it if it needs it. And yeah, it's in good condition. You know what, Chance, if you want to keep the 3522-5 if you want. Well, I'm not selling the -5, I'm selling the -1. I'm specifically keeping the -5 because it's the vacuum that I've had the longest. I've had it since 2008 or 2009, so I'm not going to sell that one. But I don't need two of them, so I'm going to sell the -1. Just fidgeting with the back of this Note 2. These clicky noises. This is a Note 2. It's very plasticky sounding. This one's not in the best of condition. It's an S Pen. I may sell my Royal All Metal Upright. In Georgia it's really cold. I'm going to keep all the older Bissells. %. Have any of you watched Jujutsu Kaisen? I've never heard of that. Have you sell your Shark Stratos and give it to Corbin Vacuum Geek? What? No, I haven't sold it yet. But I mean, if someone wants it, I'll sell it to them. But I'm not explicitly going out of my way to sell it, since it has a weird issue with the cord now. But yeah, I am selling the Apex, since I don't like it, the Apex 0M, and I'm selling the Rotator True Pet. I'm selling a good number of vacuums. I'm selling the Dirt Devil. I'm selling the Dirt Devil Impulse. The Power Max 2. The Kenmore canister. The Bissell 3510. The Rewind Smart Clean. The 3522-1. The really old Electrolux that I have, the Dial-O-Matic, the Hoover Preferred, the Elite Convertible. If I can replace the fan in the Elite Convertible, because I really want to keep the Elite Convertible because it's in such good condition. It's flawless. But the fan in it is a bit loud. A bit louder than what Elites usually are, which already are usually kind of loud. So I never really want to use it. So if I could source a new fan, and ideally a fan chamber, because the fan chamber is kind of chewed up as well. I think the previous owner sucked up something in it that like bounced around and tore up both the fan and the housing. It's not like the end of the world, but it is a bit noisy. So I would like to replace those parts. But if I can't source replacement parts, then I may either hold on to it and fix it with, another one that I'll part out at some point. Because I'm debating on parting out. The problem is, all the elites I have that I would want to get rid of are elites that also need new fans. So, I just found this chocolate here, so I'm going to eat it. It's Ghirardelli. Oh, that's so good. It really sticks to the inside of your mouth. Also, if anyone wants a thermostat, I'm selling this thermostat. $20. Yes, I want that. And how much? $20. Yes. It has the mount with it too, and the screws. What's going on with the cord though? I think I ran over it at one point, so like there's a bit of the cord where some of the jacket's shaved off. It's still solid. You can't see any wires or anything, but it's a little sketch. I don't know where it happened. I can look up a new fan and chamber and then send you the link to them. That would be awesome. Because I'm trying to think. All my elites need are just basic wear parts. So, fans, fan housings. Well, I guess housing isn't a wear part, but mainly other than like one or two housings, I just need fans, mounting brackets, because some of them the mounting clips are broken, so they lean back, and then I don't think any of them need brush rollers. But, it wouldn't hurt to have one or two brush rollers. I'd use my elites more often if I had a good supply of parts. But yeah. So that's fun. Hey man, how's it going? How late am I? Arbok, you're pretty late. Late but still great. When are you going to buy that Bissell? I don't mean to grill people on holds, but I've been holding shit for way too long for a lot of people. There's some people that I've been holding shit for like over a year, and it's getting pretty ridiculous at this point. I'm about to just say fuck it and sell it. But I don't want to do that because I don't want to be mean. Elite convertible also needs a new headlight. Does it? I can never remember. Headlights I don't really care about too much, so that's not really a big deal to me. But, if I'm tearing it apart anyways, I'll probably end up replacing the bulb if I have one, because I'm already in there, so might as well just do it. So, I actually like the headlights on the Phantoms, on the Furies specifically, because they're nice and small, which I like, so they're not obnoxious, but they also still illuminate into areas, because they're actually on the head itself and not on the body, which is really nice, so. Trying to get some cash, but stuff's really starting to get ridiculous on my end as well. Hey, I don't, you're fine. I get it, I get it. Gonna shock up some brush rolls since they stopped making. Gotta stock up on brush rolls since they stopped making the CWP brush rolls on elites anymore. Ah, those dicks. I mean, to be fair, I didn't even know that was still a thing. I didn't know they were still making those. So I mean, what? That's 20 years after the last Elite was discontinued that they stopped making the brush rolls. That's long-term support if I've ever seen it. TTI bastards. Yeah. TTI is becoming... See, this is exactly what I predicted with TTI once I heard the merger was going to go through, because this is every fucking company. So many people argue with me about this, but now it's coming true and they're trying to deny it and pretend like TTI is perfect and they're fucking not. I remember saying back then, this is before I had a channel, so no, I didn't really say this on record, but I was like, TTI, they bought Hoover, they're going to try to be nice and they're going to try to appease the consumer and appease the Hoover fans for a little bit. And then they're going to stop giving a shit and they're just going to start selling disposable, worthless junk with scam warranties and no proper product life cycles. And what do you know? That's what happened. So, I'm gonna be very sad whenever this Hoover carpet cleaner dies, because I know I'm gonna be stuck up shit creek without a paddle. I still need to figure out how the fuck I'm gonna get my Bissell carpet cleaner replaced. They're legitimately just trying to give me the runaround and pretend like I'm still so pissed about that because it's like they're like, we have the receipt, so we know that you obviously have the right information to do a warranty exchange because you've had this replacement machine that you got brand new from us for less than a year. Because I literally got the replacement machine in May or March. It was either March or May that I got the replacement machine. And literally less than 6 months later, it's dead. It doesn't work. Not dead, but the pump is dead. And it's so fucking frustrating. What style fan does the Elite use? I don't know. Did Bissell get back to you from the other stream after the rant? No, they don't give a fuck about me. I'm not big enough. I'm not a big enough channel for Bissell to actually care. And Bissell does not give a shit. They don't. And it's sad because how many times? And this is not the point. I recognize this. It doesn't matter if this is my first Bissell or my 700th. The point is, this is still... It shouldn't affect the experience. But here's the thing. How many times have I recommended Bissell specifically because they made products that, yes, they were cheap, but they were decent quality, they were nice to use, they worked well, and the warranties were really solid. None of that is true anymore. At least not when it comes to their carpet cleaners, if it ever was. Now, and it's weird how there's this weird disconnect, because when I buy a vacuum, excuse me, because when I buy a vacuum from them, they are clearly better than TTI, because they don't ask me for the stupid warranty crap. They don't ask me for a receipt, which is a scam. I hate it whenever people try to defend this. And it's always people that are trying to sell vacuums that will try to defend this because they think it'll solve a problem that it does not solve. But it should not be a case where you can buy a product and then the company can change the terms of what qualifies you for warranty coverage after you've bought the product as a means of disqualifying you from warranty. Because when I bought that carpet cleaner, when I bought the first carpet cleaner, it was not at all Bissell's policy to require a receipt for a warranty exchange. It was not. And I know that from a fact, because I've gotten replacement Bissell machines without needing a receipt. Because I had the serial number of the machine, and they could prove, based on basic math, that the item was in fact under warranty. Because when a product has a 5-year warranty and it's manufactured in 2020, According to the serial number, it's obviously in warranty. Period. The end. So you honor the warranty. Period. The end. But no. I'm not going to rant about it all again. But it's frustrating. Because I've wasted so much money on these carpet cleaners. And I don't like that Hoover. I don't. Like, the brushes are nice. I like the tank design, but what kills it for me is the handle. This handle on this Hoover is garbage. It's really uncomfortable to use. It's way too small. It's not designed well. It makes no sense because the handle on the older steam vac was great. They changed something that did not need to be changed, and they made it so much worse. So if it had a better handle, then this would be a really good machine. But it doesn't, and it's not. So, but for $100, I can't complain. If I had spent $200 something on that, it would have gone back. But for $100, I'll deal with it. I just want something to work. And here's the thing. If it's the case that this is just designed to fail, because every single time I've had 3 Bissell carpet cleaners fail on me. None of them were used. None of them were used. They all were bought new. One of them bought new refurbished by Bissell, so it's not a third party. It was Bissell refurbished, manufacturer refurbished. The other 2, the orange one, so the purple one was manufacturer refurbished. That one died. That one did not work out of the box. It worked maybe once, maybe twice. By the 3rd usage, I noticed that it was not spraying out water. So the pump was dead on that. Out of the box, just dead, just not faulty. They put a bad part in it when they refurbished it. Would not replace it. Because I didn't have a receipt. Even though it was not the policy to have a receipt. $150 down the drain. Then, the one that I bought from Big Lots. $100 at Big Lots. So this one was brand new, but this one was discounted to that price because it was a floor model. But it was still brand new. Here's the problem. Since it was a floor model, it was manufactured in 2016. So that is a scenario where I fully accept that they said, hey, this says 2016, it's been 5 years since then, so we need proof of warranty. That's acceptable, because how else are you going to prove that it's not an old machine? I understand that. That at least makes sense. So I don't necessarily have a problem with needing a proof of purchase on an item that is based on the manufacture date outside of warranty. So you need some other proof for it being in warranty. But when the manufacture date is 2020 and it's a 5-year warranty, then it's in warranty. Period. The end. Even if it was a 3-year warranty, it's still under warranty. Even if it was a 2-year warranty, that's just barely in warranty. Even if it was right at the end of 2020. Stupid. Actually, wait. Let me redact that a little bit. Because now that I think about it, if it was a 2-year warranty, which it's not for the record, but I need to correct something. If the warranty started in May of 2020, then it dying now would be outside of the warranty. If it was 2 years. But that Bissell is a 5-year warranty. 5 years. That's not even close. That's double. And that carpet cleaner died. Brand new from Bissell. Brand new. Shipped from Bissell. Delivered from Bissell. Dead within, 6 months? About 6 months, right? Because it was either March or May that we got it. So yeah. It would be in warranty until 2025. Exactly. So, yeah, and the woman on the phone, I'm going to have to call back because this was ridiculous. She said, I see that you have the receipt on your record of this machine tied to this serial number. Because this machine isn't the initial one I bought. This is the replacement. So this one is the brand new one that was replaced last year. No, this year, actually. Earlier this year. Less than a year ago. So she says, I have the receipt here, but I need you to send me another receipt because I can't read the date. A receipt that was pulled directly from Big Lots' records, tied to my account. It's a physical receipt scan that's in Big Lots' corporate system. There is no more receipty that you can get than that. That is the ultimate receipt of receipts. It's digital. It's not a scan, so there's no smudged ink or anything like that. It's a digital rendition of the exact receipt dated from when I bought the machine. And she said, all I can see is that it says 2020. If you can you send another machine, because I can't tell what date this says. She said that all she could see is that it said 2020. Except if she knows for a fact that it says 2020, then it would still be under warranty, regardless of the date. Even if that was true. It says 2020. Math. What is 2020 plus 5? What is 2020 plus 5? 2025, right? What year is it? 2022. See the problem? And then she said, oh, well, we can't do this because this is your 4th replacement. What? What do you mean this is my 4th replacement? This is my 2nd carpet cleaner. Obviously, the purple one is a separate thing. That's a separate model. That was a refurbished one, and it never got replaced. So that wouldn't be a replacement. You wouldn't count that. Even though I bought it to replace the original orange one, you wouldn't count that, obviously. So if we're talking about this orange one, I bought the original one, died, and then I got this one. That's 2. And also, the original one is not a replacement. That's the one that I purchased and paid full price for, paid at retail. Maybe not full price, but still paid at retail. So, no, that's not my 4th replacement. Where did you get that from? And then I remembered, oh, wait a minute. There was, whenever they sent this replacement, they actually had to send it twice. Because at first they sent it to my old address, a house I don't live at anymore. Because they sent it to the wrong address, even though my address on file was this address. Because I had previously had Bissell vacuums sent to this address. But even, let's play devil's advocate and say that that's part of it. Number 1, that's not my fault because they sent the machine to the wrong place. Number 2, and this is a compound to the first point, they used the wrong address that was on my file and did not ask me to verify my address. Why would I expect to manually tell them, oh yes, this is my address, when that address is already on file? If they didn't ask, why would I assume that they're going to send it to the wrong address? So, but let's say that for some reason that's still my fault. Maybe they think that I went over to the house and grabbed it and kept the machine. Which I did, but that's irrelevant. That's still 1, the original, then the first replacement, then the second replacement. So, at best, that's 2 replacements, at best. Where's the other 2? If this is my 4th replacement, where's the other 2? Where'd you get that from? Unless you're telling me that you're counting other machines that have been replaced, like vacuums that I've replaced? Because if that's the case, that's not relevant. We're talking about this. We're talking about this particular machine. And then she finally said, okay, we'll have you send it to a Bissell service center. And if we determine that it meets the criteria for warranty, then we'll issue a replacement. So she said, I will send you a FedEx shipping label so you can send it. And I said, perfect. I still have the box for it. I've had this for so little time, but I still have the fucking box for it. Guess what I never got in my email? I never got the shipping label for FedEx. So I can't send it back unless I call them and have them send it again. And you know why they didn't send it? Because they're hoping that I throw it away and buy another one. Because they don't want to deal with me anymore. Even though instead of acknowledging the fact that, hey guys, your products, if all of your products in a single product category are having a failure rate at the exact same component, then maybe it's not the customer's fault. Then maybe it's a design flaw with the machine. Because I have heard from many people in the past that this is a problem with these units, is that the pumps like to die. So, which again, I understand that. So, if they want, because I would rather, because I don't like being wasteful. So I would actually rather them say, send us the unit first, then once we get it, we'll send you a replacement. Or even do cross shipping. I'd be fine with that. I'd actually prefer that. Because if I can't buy a pump, which they won't sell it to me, by the way, I asked them, I said, I don't care anymore, I'm done with this. Where can I buy the pump? I'll just fix it myself. And they said, we don't sell the pump. You obviously have them because you can put them in the fucking carpet cleaner when you're building them. So sell me one. Or give me one. And I'll fix it myself. So I don't have to ship it across the fucking country. And wait for it to come back. But no, they don't sell them. So again, it's this weird disconnect because with their cheap as shit vacuums that nobody is fixing. I'm the only weirdo that's fixing these shitty Bissells. These cheap Bissells. Because I will replace pedals, I'll replace high adjustment wheels, I'll replace brush rollers on cheap Bissell vacuums. And I've praised Bissell because when you buy their vacuums, even the cheap $60 Power Force, if you have a problem with that machine, they'll replace it under warranty. They won't even ask you for any proof of purchase. They'll just send you a new one. Which I'm not even saying that they have to keep doing that. And they'll stock replacement parts for them. Which I've always given Bissell credit for doing this because that's the way you're supposed to function. Yet, with their more expensive carpet cleaners, where it's more likely that you would want it to work for a longer period of time because it's a more expensive investment, that's where they don't give you the support that you need. I assume that's how they're making their money. Because they probably don't care about sending out replacement vacuums because they're so inexpensive and they cost them so little to make that they say, hey, we'll just send these out because who cares? But the carpet cleaners, they clearly don't have that same policy. I don't understand why you would have different policies for different product stacks as far as replacement parts and warranty structure and all that stuff. It doesn't make any sense to me because it actually almost seems like it's that like it looks bad on their part because the product that isn't prone to having a failure rate is the one that you wholeheartedly cover under warranty. But the product that has a known documented defect, that's the one that you don't offer proper warranty on, even when the person has all the parameters met to collect on their warranty. You still tell the customer, your only option is to throw this away in the trash and go to the store and buy a new one. This is the exact thing that I praised Bissell for not doing. And they are trying their best to rip my support of their company. out from underneath them. And I don't get it. I don't know why you would do that. I don't know how many Bissells I've sold to people over the years, both directly and also through word of mouth. Since what, 2005 or 6, I've been recommending that people buy Bissells. That's almost 20 years of company support, because I liked what they had to offer and I liked what they did. And I really hope that this is just a hiccup, and that this is just a collection of bad circumstances, because if this is how they truly support all their premium products, then I can't recommend any of it. Like, if you bought this $400 cordless Crosswave and you have this experience, you'd be pissed. And it doesn't even make any sense from a PR perspective. Because why would you want that? It seems like they just don't care. Because there are bundles on this website that are $452, $449, $547, $329, $399, $449. Imagine you spent $550. Oh, I guess that's a bundle, so I guess that can't really count. But $450 on the Crosswave X7 cordless pen. And it had a similar problem. I would assume that if you bought it from Bissell, that it'd probably be better. So at this point, it's kind of hard, because even though it's like a lot of stuff on Bissell's website is overpriced, you might, if you really want a Bissell, it might just be the way to go. Because I would imagine that dealing with warranty and after sales support is probably going to be a lot easier when you're purchasing it through the company directly and have it tied to your account. But, you know, in my opinion, you shouldn't have to have an account with every single company in order to collect on your basic warranty rights. Like, imagine if you had to do that for every single product you bought. You had to have an account with Toyota, with Ninja, with Dell, with Bissell, with Black & Decker, with Milwaukee, with DeWalt, with Better Homes and Gardens, with Sanyo, with Samsung, with... I'm trying to think, what's all the brands of all the products that someone would have in their house? With Vizio, with... what's a brand of doors? So you get the idea? Okay. I don't think it's a CEO level, though. That's the thing. So let me go back. Yeah, let me go back and scroll through this. That'd be 5 years. Still Bissell Powerlifter 1309 from 2014. How many Pro Heats do you have now? I have 4 dead Pro Heats, although we're just going to count 3 because one of them was a trash find, so we're not going to count that out of fairness. But I haven't looked at that one, but I'm going to bet that the pump's dead on it. But regardless, I have bought 3 Pro Heats, or I should say I bought 2, and then I have the 1 replacement. The 1, not the 4, the 1 replacement. And my Pro Heat Spot Clean, also same problem. Pump just died. So I don't have a spot cleaner anymore. Now, that one I'm not as upset about because that one has a 6-month warranty and I've had it for 2 years. But I am still pissed that I can't fix it. That they literally told me just to throw it in the trash and go buy a new one. Like, you guys should sell me the pump so I can fix it. It's that simple. Like, I'm telling you don't have to do anything. Just give me the part, and I'll get out of your hair, and I'll just fix it myself and be done with it. And they won't. I'm like, okay, let me buy the part, because I mean, it's out of warranty. It's just I will pay you the full price for the part. How much is it? Where can I buy it? Oh, we don't offer it. I'm like, okay, well, whatever. Thank you for creating all this e-waste that we now have to deal with. Because that's great for the environment, isn't it? Yeah, I don't get it. I might try and find a 3522-5 from Goodwill in Eugene. I'm selling a Dash 1. I had a carpet cleaner from Bissell, and it would constantly stop dispensing water onto the carpet, even when the solution tank had water in it. Bissell does make... Yeah, see, that's the exact problem that I've had with all mine. Yeah, people chop the cords off their vacuums to scrap it for copper, even though you don't get anything for it because the company makes them, or for parts. Then there's the scrappers. Yeah, sounds like he's using a shark in the background. No, that's the Honiture H8. Right? Is that what that was? The Honiture?
No, that was the Dyson.
That was a Dyson. Don't use it on max mode.
There's too much hair on the bed. I had to.
No, you don't. It doesn't make, because that wears out the battery much quicker.
Okay, sorry.
And the battery's not covered in the warranty, so I don't want to have to spend $100 on a battery in 6 months.
Okay.
Because that's because so many people have had problems with the batteries prematurely dying on those Dysons because they use them on max mode. I mean, because Dyson says not to use it on max mode, but you know people never listen and they just use it on max mode all the time. So it goes more powerful, which you know.
I just played with Cooper outside for like 10 minutes.
Are you cold?
He was prancing and jumping.
Galloping like a little pony?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he was. Yes, him was.
Hi, Coop. Hi, Cooper. Hey, Bubba. Oh, but.
And then Ruby was trying to eat some foreign object outside.
Sounds like Ruby. Hi, Coop.
Yeah.
You can see where he's chewing off the fur on his backside.
No, we're not giving them the streets anymore.
Hi, Bubba's. Nobody can see you. Hi, Bubba's. Hi, Bubba's. Cooper. Hi, Bubba's. Hi, Bubba's. Hi, Bubba's. Hi, Bubba's. Hi, Bubba's. Hi, Bubba's. Oh, hi, Bubba's. Hi, Bubba's. Hi, Bubba's. Hi, Bubba's. Oh, you stink. You been rolling around on the ground?
No, because it's ice.
Well, I don't know why he stinks.
Slipping and sliding and just being a cutie.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he's as tall as the trash can.
Thank goodness he doesn't get in the trash like Ruby does.
Well, that's because he can't.
Right.
Oh, are you going to lay on the couch? Yeah. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, Bubba's. Come here. Come. Oh, yes. Hi, Bubba's. Hi, Bubba's. Oh.
My Dyson DC-59 Motorhead dies instantly on max mode. Yeah, sounds like a battery. Cute doggy, indeed. Companies these days, yep. I always thought the Bissell Pro was a good vacuum, but I was looking at one the other day for my job. Yeah, I don't know if I'd recommend it at this point.
You're not going to get copyrighted if I watch another YouTube on the living room TV, are you?
Depends on what it is.
Her name's Allie. She does like music rankings, but she already makes the music sound distorted, so she doesn't get copyrighted.
I was gonna say, as long as it's not playing actual music.
It's very distorted.
It shouldn't.
So she doesn't get herself copyrighted.
Okay. Well, if it works for her, then it should work in the background. That's fine.
Ruby? Did you just try to get in the trash can?
Doesn't surprise me.
Man, you just ate that whole bowl of food. And you're sniffing for more.
She's fat. What do you want? Do you like the old Pro Eats with a 12 amp motor and with dual brushes? No, I hate those. And I could not even breathe at her house because of the bad air quality when I came home. As soon as I got to my room, I called my mom and broke down in tears because of what I went through. Oh, that sucks. At least you made money. I don't like the carpet flooding with the Bissell Pro Heat units, with them not even picking up half of it. Yeah, a lot of consumer machines have problems with extraction. Congratulations on 11.2 thousand subs. Thank you. That's very specific. I'd love to see a living room vacuuming demo of the 3522-5 without talking. Yes, I know. You've said that a million times. You don't need to say it. If you type it in here, I see it. So yes. I literally thought you just called your dog Popeyes. No, his name's Cooper.
Yeah. Koopa. Koopa. Koopa Poopa.
Koopa Poopa. I'm very lucky that I have a Hoover steam vac. Yeah, I had one, but it's dead because it's in the basement. Uh-oh. Ruby's being a crackhead. How are you doing? I'm okay. I need to get a steam vac. Yeah. I saw one at the thrift store a while ago. I kind of regret not picking it up. Did you get the Decade 80 yet? No, I haven't gotten it yet. That's why I'm going thrift store tomorrow so I can grab it. I just remembered we're gonna have to go other thrift store in the other nearby city tomorrow because I forgot that Hoover was there that I wanted. The Decade 80.
Charleston?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I can say Charleston, doesn't matter. But yeah. So, because I forgot we got to get that anyways. My yellow Bissell Revolution I got brand new at Walmart. It works okay. Deep cleans well. I saw an all green one at the thrift store in good condition for $20. Nice. Do you have a Bissell Powerglide multi-cyclonic pet? No, I don't. Got a Dyson DC-14 complete at the thrift store with all the attachments. Oh, that's nice. That's the model I want, is the complete. Have you been in Nigeria before? I have not. Do you have any most wanted Bissells? What do you mean, most wanted Bissells? What do you think of shark vacuums? They're shit. Still trying to get cash so I can get the 25. Yeah, I still have it. Do you still have the purple Bissell Pro Heat? Yes, that's one of the ones I was just talking about, where the pump died on it as well, in addition to the orange one. So white DC-14 the other day. I want to get the white one because I had that one when I was a kid, and I want to get that one again, the full kit. So are you asking if I have Bissells I really want? That I really wanted? Oh, are you saying ones that I still want? Yeah. So, I still want all the Power Glides, even the ones I have already, because some of them are not in the best condition. But I also want the Power Glide Plus, because I don't have a Power Glide Plus. I want a Power Track, which I'm supposed to be getting soon from somebody. Is it possible to swap a Shark Stratos head on a Shark Vertex or Shark Apex? No, it is not possible. They are not interchangeable. For me, I really want to get an 8975. Yeah, I wanted one for a while, but now I just don't really care. But, have you been to Pensacola, Florida? Yeah, I have. I like your Being Polite shirt. Thank you. But yeah, so I want the Power Glides. I want a Bissell liftoff, like with the bag, one of the early bagged ones. There was a time when you could buy them brand new, but I'm pretty sure they're all gone now. If they weren't gone, I'd buy one. If it was a reasonable price. I think they wanted like $280 or something ridiculous. If it was like $200, I'd get one. And then there's, I don't know, there's not much else that I can really think of that I really want, that I can, off the top of my head. Really just older bagged Bissells for the most part. And, I mean, I like one of the, I don't know. The 200 upright, 90s power groom, 3500, and the black plus are the ones I want the most. Yeah, I want those too. I mean, I just like older Bissells in general that have bags. So, I mean, if I found one of those in the wild, I'd pick one up. I don't know if I'd go out of my way to get one, unless it was like a good price, but yeah, I like those too. Would you lose your mind if the new Hoover carpet cleaners that you bought broke their bladder as well? Yeah, I'd be pissed. Is it wise for someone who has all hard floors and wants a bagged upright with tools for under $100 to buy the bagged Power Force and remove the belt so the brush roll is always off? No, because it's not going to work very well on bare floors, even with the belt off, because the suction is not going to be very even. So I would, even though you really want an upright, I would honestly just recommend getting a bagged Bissell Zing. I know it's a canister, but it's $60 right now, brand new. You can get the bagged version for $60, and it would do very well on bare floors, and it's nice and compact. The tools on it are pretty okay. It's 1.25 inches, so you can easily replace the tools as well. So, in my opinion, that's the way to go. Even though I'm not much of a canister person, if that is what I had, that's what I would pick, because it's just the better solution. Do you like, because it's so tiny that even if you don't like canisters, you can just lift the whole thing and carry it with you. But yeah. Do you like the older Hooper cart cleaners or the new ones? The older ones are way better. I just don't have an old one that works. I only keep Bissells before 2002, other than a select few like the DigiPro and the Butler Revolution. Yeah, I'd love to find a DigiPro and a Butler. I honestly keep forgetting those exist, especially the Butler. The DigiPro, I don't know if I would actually like grab one of those, but I'd love to check one out at least. Still trying to savor the Shark Apex you're selling. Yeah. What is the rarest vacuum ever? That's a hard question. Justin, nobody's talking to you. I don't know why you keep adding people and saying that they're talking. Nobody's talking to you. At least not from what I've seen. Phantom Lightning had a Digipro, I think. Yeah. He had one, but he ended up returning it. My DC-17 finally died. That sucks. At least, yeah, it lasted a while at least. What do you think of performance reviews? You've heard of 9/11, right, Chance? I live in America. Of course I've heard of 9/11. It's a weird question. Okay. What is the worst vacuum to ever exist on Earth? Black & Decker or Swivel? How's the 3522-5 doing, Chance? I assume pretty good. It still physically looks okay. I haven't used it in a couple years, but it works. Have you switched back to the Animal 3? No, but I need to. For some reason, I put it upstairs instead of the Animal 2, so I've been still using the Animal 2. Although recently I've been using other machines anyways. But at some point I'll put the Animal 2 upstairs. The main reason why I keep using the Animal 2 over the 3 is because the 3 is so nice and new that I don't want to screw it up. But, you know, because the 2 I can just kind of, whatever, I can just use it for everything and not have to worry too much about it. But yeah. Do you still have the Dyson DC-18? Yes, I do. I don't like it, but I still have it. I like it. It's just... Oh, jeez. Sorry about that. It's just... I don't really like it much anymore. But I still have it. Soon I'll be getting a DC-25 blueprint. I just don't know when. Kane Z8. Is that my boy? I don't know. Is it? Used to make some bids with him. Kane Z8 is... No, that's not... Ghost? No, that's not Ghost. Kane, rather known as Ghost. Oh shit, it's Ghost! Oh fuck, man. How you been doing? Damn. I honestly thought you moved on because I texted you like 6 months ago, and you were like, "Who is this?" And I'm like, "Bro, did you lose my number?" And I didn't even think it was you because you were all like, "Oh, I don't know." So I didn't even know that was... Yeah. I've been good, my guy. How's life been? Life's been pretty good. Yeah, you should still have my number, man. So text me and we'll call sometime. So I really want to talk to you. It's been way too long. Yeah, you texted me when I got the new phone. I was in the middle of getting my sleeve tatted, so I wasn't very talkative. Oh, okay. Well, you obviously have it, so text me back. That's cool. No, I get that. I just got, because your response just made it sound to me like you lost my number and you didn't know who I was. So I was just kind of like, oh, it's me. And you were like, oh. So I just legitimately thought you forgot about me. Which, I mean, I don't blame you. It's been a number of years since we talked. Pretty sure the last time we talked before this was, I think, when I was still in Kansas City. But I could be wrong about that. Now, I got a new phone when I got stationed out here. Oh, okay. Yeah. Apparently everybody recognizes Kane. Yeah, well, text me back, man. I mean, you don't do it right now, but just whenever you get a chance. No pun intended. But yeah, because it's been way too long. I wanna hear your voice, man. It's been way too much time. An owner of a vacuum store told me to use a Dyson that a used Dyson from 15 years ago is better than a brand new Black & Decker upright. That's true. Yeah, Black & Deckers are dog shit. They're the worst, some of the worst vacuums you can buy nowadays. I do want one Black & Decker though. There was a Black & Decker, I forgot what it was called, but it was a blue one with a detachable spine and handle. It was like the Z, it was like the ZU, or it was like the ZL56BD or something stupid like that. And Rick knows what I'm talking about. Because it's the one I had as a kid. I smashed it long before I had a channel. And yeah, I forgot what it was called, but I want to get one because it was a really fun machine whenever I had it. What is the best vacuum that you ever in your collection? I assume the one that I have in my collection. I would say the best. That's kind of hard to say. I've already mentioned my favorites, which are the Phantom Fury and the Bissell Power Glide Ultra. But if I had to pick the best out of everything, I don't know. Maybe the G1. I don't know. But yeah, let's see. I'm getting a YouTube channel soon so I can show all my vacuums. Wonder how many of your OGs remember the Ghost vs. Josh series, LMAO. Yeah. That was cringe as fuck. I can't believe we ever did that. It was fun when we were doing it though, but it was if more people watched it at the time, I feel like it'd be a lot more fun cuz to kind of get people into the lore of it, but I remember when we would post videos on both channels at the time, and then I know we lost the second channel, the actual Ghost vs. Josh channel. We lost that years and years and years ago. I eventually delisted all of the ones on this channel because that other channel still exists. I can't really take it down, and just looks kind of unprofessional because I'm trying to be like serious now, like a serious YouTuber. But it was fun when we were doing it for the most part. So I kind of wish we had more. I wish we had more friends that could actually kind of take it seriously, or take it seriously in the unserious way that it was, if that makes any sense, and kind of get more into it. Because then I feel like that would make it pull a lot more weight, and maybe I would be more interested in. Maybe I would have been more interested in keeping it going, but yeah, it was a fun little project. I certainly loved it, but I moved on from it. Yeah. It's very cringe. It was very cringe. It was fun. I mean, it was just people breaking stuff and yeah. Yeah, the channel was called Ghost v Josh. It was our take on, cuz this was at the time this was at the time when like McJuggernuggets and Angry Grandpa and all that was like in its prime. So we thought it'd be a fun idea to kind of play off on that, but kind of put our own little spin on it. Where instead of its family members, it's a bunch of friends getting pissed off at each other and breaking their stuff. But it was like I was wanting it to like kind of play this line where it was like both serious and a joke at the same time, which is really really hard to pull off because it's really hard for it to seem like it's a joke without it also seeming like it's low effort, because it by definition is low effort content. So, and especially because a lot of our friends that we did it with at the time just did not take it seriously, and it was really hard to get anything out of it that I really was like actually like proud of. I do still like looking back on the first two videos. Everything after that though was just kind of, it was just very cringe. Fletch, give me my weapon. And yeah, but yeah, on my channel in Teletech, it's all been delisted. But since we don't have access to the original channel that we were uploading them to at the time, most of the episodes, other than like the last couple, are on that second channel called Ghost vs. Josh, which is very dead at this point. It's beyond dead. Most of the videos have like 20, 30 views, if that. It's pretty dead. But it was fun when we were doing it. It was embarrassing and shit, but you know, it was fun. We were kids. What are you gonna do? You know, there's kids. You know, kids our age at the time were like doing drugs and, you know, smoking weed and doing partying and doing stupid shit. We were just breaking old broken electronics in our backyards. So certainly a lot worse you could be doing with your time. But yeah. Have you heard of Buster 1849? Yeah, I don't know what happened to him, because the last I heard from him, he bought one of my Bissells, and then left a 1-star review on my Facebook, on my marketplace, but didn't actually like tell me if there was anything wrong with it. Like he didn't say like, oh, it arrived, you know, something's missing, or something's wrong with it or whatever. He just bought it, got it, and then left me a 1-star review. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know what he had, what was wrong with it. Like, that was the machine where I put a lot of work into it. It had a brand new motor, it had a brand new brush roller, it had all the original attachments. I'm pretty sure I put a new filter in it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I included a new filter with it. Like, I don't know what about it, you know, deserved a 1-star. I packed it pretty well, at least I thought. I don't remember, but maybe it got damaged during shipping. But if it did, I don't know why he wouldn't have just said something, and I would have happily given him a refund and, you know, or given him another vacuum. But he didn't. He just left me a 1-star review, and I don't know why he did that. So I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if he got it and he just doesn't like it, or if it arrived damaged. I don't know if the UPS fucked up the box. I don't know. He just left me a 1-star review, and then I haven't heard from him since. So I don't know what's up. I mean, I hope he's doing well. I haven't seen him post any videos or anything, so I would have thought he would have posted a video on it, but I guess not. Did you try talking to him? I mean, what can I say at this point? It's been like 3 months, because I didn't notice the review until a couple weeks ago, and like, what am I supposed to say? Hey man, did you leave me a 1-star review? No, I don't want to sound like a dick. So I'll just let it go. I mean, it's done now. You can't delete the review. It's, you know, it's, well, what are you gonna do? Which, I don't mind if people leave bad reviews. If they legitimately had a bad experience, you know, I get that. But, like, tell me what I did wrong so that way I can fix it for next time. Or even at that time, I can give them a partial refund or send them some parts or something. Like, I can't do nothing if you don't tell me that something's wrong, right? It's one thing if he said, hey, this doesn't work, and I was like, go fuck yourself. Then, yeah, sure, leave a 1-star review. But I didn't say that. I didn't say nothing. Like, I completely forgot that I'd even sent it in the first place, which I did. It shows delivered, is delivered months ago, but you know, so he got it, but I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if I don't know. I don't know what could possibly be wrong with it. If there is something that I missed, I used it right before I put it in the box, so it works. I don't know. I'm legitimately trying to think because it's like, what could be wrong with that? Is it, did I put the wrong crevice tool on it? Like, did the hose get kinked in the box? Did the box get damaged and maybe the cord hook broke off? I don't know. So that's the last that I've heard from him, which is not heard much at all. So I hope. I'm kind of sad to hear that he's not happy with it. I mean, I assume he's not happy with it. He didn't say he's not happy with it. He just left a 1-star review with no text. So I don't know if he just doesn't like it or what, but I'm kind of disappointed because obviously I wanted him to enjoy the machine, but I don't know if he does or not. So I don't know. I feel bad because I'm like, if something's wrong, like, tell me so I can fix it. Because sure, now it's too late to issue a refund at this point because it's been over a couple months, but I could at least send him another vacuum or send him a part. Like, if something broke on it during shipping, like, I can't do anything if you don't tell me that something's wrong, right? So yeah, I mean, I would have messaged him if I had noticed something, but I didn't know until I just randomly was looking at my reviews, because it doesn't tell you when someone reviews a product on Marketplace. It just gets added. Like, it doesn't say this person left you a review. I wish it did, but it doesn't. So I had to manually look back and find it, and I wasn't explicitly looking for it. I was just looking at my reviews because for whatever reason, I've sold so many things recently, and so many things the customer says they're super happy with it, and my ratings still won't go up. I don't know what it is. I've sold like 20 vacuums on Marketplace this year. Never had a bad experience. Every single one, the customer was super happy with it. Never the only issue I had is there was one person where I took way too long to ship it, and they did leave a review. They said, look, he's a really nice guy, he helped me out and everything, getting me the vacuum, but it took way too long to ship. And that's perfectly fair. If you want to leave me an average review because you like the product but it took too long to ship, that's understandable. I acknowledge at the time that it was my fault because right when he bought it, my printer shit the bed, and at the time, I literally did not have the money to buy printer ink, so I was trying to make the money by selling a vacuum locally to then be able to print out the label. It was a bad situation, but at the same time, from his perspective, he's like, I just bought it and it took too long, so I get it. So yeah, I mean, that's the only somewhat bad experience that a customer had, at least that I'm aware of, that anyone told me. So I don't know if everyone is having problems with their vacuums and I sold them and they're just not telling me, or I don't know, or if I don't know, because I keep getting people that are happy with it, but then there's no reviews, there's no 5-star reviews, so, or 4 or 3 or anything. So I don't know. So I've been trying to get my ratings up on Marketplace, but it's been stuck at 3.5 stars for literal years, since even before COVID. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm trying to sell more machines. I'm trying to get my ratings bumped up so that way I can get more traffic. I want to make sure that everyone's happy when they buy a machine, but it's not going well. Now, thankfully, it's not the end of the world because I at least am still selling some stuff, but eventually it's going to become a problem if all the reviews that actually show up for people are just the negative ones, and people are going to think that I don't care, which, I mean, I do. So I don't want people to think that I'm going to rip them off or give them something broken. Have you ever considered getting a Bissell Momentum? I had the pet hair eraser version of it a while ago. I sold it to a friend of mine when her Dyson broke, her DC-33. So I had a similar machine to the Momentum. I ended up selling it because I didn't like it. It was a pet hair eraser. So yeah, I don't understand. I know what I'm in for when I can get the 3510. A cracked hood is no major deal. No, yeah. I mentioned the cracked hood. It is. What else is wrong with it? It's missing the hose. I think that's it. Yeah, it's missing the hose and the attachments. But and yeah, it has that crack on the hood. But I don't think there's anything else wrong with it. And when I do sell it, I'll try to remember to put a new bag in it because I did buy some new old stock bags. So I should have a bag to put in it. And even if I can't find those bags, I can at least put in a Hoover A in it because I believe those will work. So yeah, I don't think. I'm trying to remember if there's something wrong with the cord. I don't think so. No, I'm pretty sure that's the only problem. But I'll before you once you buy it or before you buy it, either way, when you say you're about to buy it, I'll run it again to make sure that it's in good shape and that there's nothing else wrong with it, so you know exactly what you're getting. Because I want people to know what they're getting. So yes, that Bissell does have a crack in the base. That's primarily why I'm getting rid of it. And it's also loud, but it's a direct air machine. So maybe it's loud because of the fan being worn. Maybe it's just loud in general. I don't know. It is loud, but it's not like Bissell Clean View chainsaw loud. It's just noisy, It's not like whir, it's just like growly, like all the old Elites are. So yeah, I feel like the Bissells, I feel like are louder than the Elites. I feel like the Elite, even though the Elites are loud, I feel like the Elites are the quietest out of those director styles. I feel like the Dirt Devils are about the same as the Elites. Maybe the slightest bit quieter, actually. And then Bissells are a little bit louder, and then Bravos are the loudest, in my experience. But that also could just be because of bad fans. But in my experience, that's the level of noises. Now, if you talk about something like the Elite 350, I love the Elite 350, and I will never sell that thing. It is beautiful condition, and it's, for a director machine, it's whisper quiet. I'm also debating on selling my Reconnecting Superlight for the same reason, because it's kind of similar to the XL21, but it's louder. It'll mostly be used on carpet, so it's not a big deal. If you want to send it with its current bag, I can turn that into a vacuum test. If you specifically want me to leave the bag in it, I will, but if you don't care, I'll probably put a new bag in it. If for no other reason, the fact that you'll have a new bag in it and then it'll weigh less whenever I'm carrying it to the post office. The Elites are loud but comfortable. Yeah, when they're working right, yeah, they're I wouldn't say comfortable per se. The 350 is, but the rest of at least my Elites, if you're in a tight room where there's not a lot of sound dampening, they get really, if you have tinnitus or tinnitus, whatever it is, or if you're prone to sensory overload or anything like sensory issues like I am, it can, if you're in a small space, it can feel like really overwhelming. But when you're in a bigger room, it's fine. Like my living room at my old house, a lot of vacuums sounded really loud. Like even the DC-14 sounded really loud in my old living room. I couldn't use hardly anything in there. The only real vacuums I could use in living room at my old house, based on noise, was ironically the F1 Breeze was fine. The Phantom Fury was fine. The Bissell, the Bissell, the Sanitaire was fine. The Sanitaire SL4110A, the 10 amp Bissells are fine. And I didn't have too many problems with the 12 amps, but Riley hated the sound of the 12 amp Bissells in the old living room. Like that one Bissell Clean View Power Track. I thought it was okay, but he was like, "Oh, it's way too loud." So it's definitely based off of your perception, how you feel something is loud. Because this is why I don't do decibel readings on a lot of my reviews, where like once or twice I think I did a decibel reading, but it's not relevant because the pitch of the motor and the type of room you're in is all going to affect how loud the sound is perceived in the actual decibel count. Because there are vacuums that are 80 decibels that don't sound like they're 80 decibels. And there are vacuums that are 70 decibels that sound really loud. So it's not down to a science, really. But, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. If you're used to it, then yeah, you're not going to. Yeah, Kirby's. I don't think Kirby's aren't as loud as Elites. I don't think, but they're not that far off. Have you seen a Bissell shop vac from HSN? Peace out. Yeah, peace. Are you talking about the garage vac? I haven't seen a Bissell shop vac. Chance my 3512 and 3512 or dash 8 and dash 9 are allowed too. Oh, nice. Yeah, they tend to be. Yeah, it's weird because I have like a really huge collection. And like when I post my collection in Facebook groups, everyone's like, oh my god, your collection's so awesome. And I'm like, and I think to myself, and I'm like, I only use like 3 of these. Like, I think about like what machine, like outside of my reviews, what machines have I actually used in this past year, like for an extended period of time? I've used the Animal 2, the Animal 3, the Total Clean, so the Animal 1, um, the Multifloor 2. You see a pattern here. The Fury, the Sanitaire, SL4110A, and what else? I mean, honestly, what else? What else have I used? When I had the loop, I used that all the time because I love the loop. When the Dream Tech was my main cordless, I used that all the time, and now the V8 I use all the time. Yeah, like what? Like I'm thinking to myself, like what else have I actually used? Not a lot, honestly. Uh, yeah, I mean, so that's part of the reason why I'm downsizing a good portion of my collection. Not all of it. I'm not selling any Phantoms. I'm selling a couple Dysons. I'm selling a few Hoovers, a few Dirt Devils. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else. At the old house, I used the convertible elite quite a bit. Admit I did use that because that convertible elite it wasn't too loud at the old house. Yeah, see, this is weird because this is another point that I'm talking about because most people agree that Dysons are quiet for the most part, and other than maybe the DC07, and then most people also believe, are of the impression that Elites are very loud. In my old house, the convertible Elite sounded normal, but the DC14 was really high pitched and whiny, and it was really hard to vacuum with because it was so high pitched and noisy. Here in this house, the 14 is whisper quiet, and the Elites are just they're they sound much louder. So like one sounds quieter, one sounds louder. The same 2 machines, just in a different room in a different house. You get the idea? Where are you selling OfferUp? I sell on Facebook Marketplace. I don't deal with OfferUp anymore. I've had too many problems with OfferUp. I'm not interested. If there's a vacuum I really want and someone says the only way you can buy it is on OfferUp, then I'll bite the bullet and do it. But if given the choice, I will never use OfferUp again. If given the choice. So I sell on Facebook Marketplace now. It's just as easy as OfferUp, but it's a much bigger audience of people. Everybody has a Facebook. So, and it's much easier than dealing with the hassle that is PayPal and eBay. I might start putting stuff on eBay, but I don't understand the point because all the people that ask me to put stuff on eBay are people on Facebook. So it's like, just buy it on Facebook. You'll save so much money. It'll be much easier. Why don't you like OfferUp? I've had too many problems with listings randomly going down. I've had problems with me deleting listings and then someone will somehow be allowed to buy something from that listing for a machine I don't have anymore. So then I have to then I have to tell them that I don't have it anymore, and then they get super pissed and bitch at me about it. Or just stuff not updating in, like, one time when I sold something and it misreported it as sent back to the buyer or to the seller. I think it was when I sold the DC07 to Dylan. So, like, I sold it to him, he got it, and then it said that it was sent back to me. And then so it wouldn't pay me because it thought that I had it back, even though Dylan had it. So that was a whole clusterfuck I had to go through with OfferUp and all the shipping information. It was just stupid. What about Mercari? Mercari is the same as OfferUp. And Letgo is even part of OfferUp now. Mercari is even worse. Mercari is such a pain in the ass. I never even sold anything on Mercari, but just from the experience that I've had just from buying phone cases on Mercari and how much of a pain in the ass that was, I do not want to sell anything on Mercari. And again, there's no point. It's even lesser of an audience than OfferUp, so you're going to be much less likely to sell something. Same story with Letgo. I mean, at this point, Craigslist is probably a better option. What about 5 miles? If there's any other service you're talking about that I've never heard of, then it's the same answer. Even if it's great, if nobody is on there, then you're never going to sell anything unless you're linking someone to something. And if you're going to link someone to something, it doesn't matter what platform it's on. This soda is crap. I'm putting this in the trash, not the trash, in the fridge, and I'm gonna go get a water. I'll join next time. I gotta get going. Until next time, y'all. Yeah, see you later, Arbach. Whiny Motors. Exactly, Rick. So yeah, you guys talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna go exchange this for a better beverage. Where's sausage?
In the bedroom.
But the other sausage is at?
Yes, the other sausage was bullying that sausage when that sausage was trying to eat.
Oh, poor baby. You know your earbuds are right here, right? Just making sure you know, because I know at one point you couldn't find them. They were just underneath some stuff. Cold. I want my space heater. Did I just hit you with that?
Just about.
Sorry. Do 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 do. I plug this stupid thing in. Beep. Gotta get me another one of my Belkins. Alrighty. Sorry, I was playing Animal Crossing on my Switch. Whew, it's cold. I don't know why it's so cold on this side of the room. Babe, is the heat turned off? Ow, I just stubbed my toe. Hey Google, what's the temperature right now?
In Mattoon, it's currently 24 degrees.
No,
Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's 10.
Yeah, I meant in the house, you idiot. Hey Google, what's the temperature inside the house?
It's currently 66 degrees, and the Nest thermostat is set to your sleep temperature of 65 degrees.
Hey Google, set thermostat to 68.
Alright, setting the Nest thermostat to 68 degrees.
What's the crap out of it? What it's called, brother?
Okay, that's much better. That was gross. Went to go grab a letter that was sitting next to the thing. There was a fucking roach on it. It crawled in my hand. The exterminator comes in like 3 days. Stupid. Have you heard of the Hoover 1 Power Wet Dry Cordless Utility Vacuum? No. Purple Wave is pretty much a ghost town. Facebook Marketplace and eBay are the only options. Yeah. Cockroaches fucking suck. Yes, they do. Thankfully, that was the only one I've seen in like a couple weeks, so it's not that bad. I think it's just a couple. I think a couple got in here, and I don't know where the hell they're hiding, because the whole house is clean. But whatever, exterminators will figure that out. I just hope it's not too expensive. But I don't care. I don't care how much it costs. I want them gone. It's gross. I mean, maybe if they paid rent, I wouldn't be as, yeah, maybe I could deal with it a little bit more. Who am I kidding? I still wouldn't. I just take the rent money and then die. So, that combined with it already being cold, that's not a good feeling. Okay. They were probably by that wax warmer because it's warm. What would you like Bissell to improve with the PowerForce Compact? Yes. Everything. Cold. I'm not a fan of diet. Why do people... Is this like a glitch, or does everyone just like repeating everything that they say?
Babe,
What?
we can turn our home into a Mario Kart ring.
Track?
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen that. It's like an AR thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be so much fun.
Or I could just get Mario Kart and we could just play it.
That too.
That too. Maybe I'll get it. I have a couple bucks. Get it on eBay. You're just repeating what they say. That's what I just said.
Yeah, you could go get it on eBay. I mean, you have that gift card.
I don't know why I bought those stupid gift cards, but I'd rather buy them from Eric. But what are you gonna do? I'm glad this stupid thing is working now. So if I turn off the Wi-Fi, how's the suction and agitation in the Workhorse? Is it worth the money? Yeah, I really like the Workhorse. I'm gonna get one soon. I had a Clear Track. I traded it for the '07 Carpet, and at some point I will rebuy the Workhorse. I'll get a refurbished one, because they're like, I think they're 300. They're like 309 or 329, something like that. Actually, I'll just look right now. Let's see. I have so many tabs open. Let's see. Workhorse vacuum. Because I know they do sales on the Workhorse sometimes. Oh, they have that VacMaster. Oh, I've been wanting to try that. It's $80 right now. Oh, that's tempting. I do really want to try it. It looks really stupid. I don't know. Oh, that's actually not what I was looking for, but whatever. New Workhorse. $469? Jesus Christ. Okay, isn't there a refurbished one? Because I want to get... Because I know they do sales. I know for a fact they do sales on... It's $369 for a refurbished Workhorse. Okay. I thought they were $329 and $429. I guess they raised the prices. I wish I knew when they were going on sale next, because the next time they go on sale, because if I can get a refurbished Workhorse for like $200 or less, which now that I think about it, they're $369 now, so that's probably not going to happen. But yeah, if I could somehow get one new refurbished for like $200, I would jump on that. But $369, that's a bit much. That's a bit much. Do you watch Zach Coy? I don't know who that is, so no. Yeah?
Can you bring me my earbuds? I have a potato.
I
I just don't want you to get copyrighted.
No, you're fine. I'm saying I have it in my hand.
Ow! I'm sorry. No, I have potato. Don't disturb the potato.
I've done disturb. I know, I'm bad. I've done disturb the potato. I have disturbed the potato. Hi, potato. Potato. She's so warm and so fat. Hi, potato. You got some dandruff on you. Oh, still hasn't healed. She has a little scratch on the top of her head from when she got in a fight a while ago. When she got out one day. Hi, honey. Here you go. Say hi to the YouTubes. Hi, baby. She is such a good potato. Who's a good potato? Are you a good potato? You're so warm. Who's a good potato? Good potato. My eye is itchy. Hi. Yeah. Who's a good potato? Are you a good potato? I'll take that as a yes. You're so pretty. Your head's getting so big. I know. Poop. But yeah, so this Workhorse is pretty... People keep repeating what they say. Guys, I'm gonna see... Repeating it is not gonna make me see your comment any more easily. It's just gonna annoy me. It's a chat. It's... The comment you type will show up. Bissell Powerglide Ultra is one of my favorite machines. How do you know? You never used it. Do you want down now? Or are you comfy now? She's a good kid. She used to be a bitch, but now she's not a bitch. Now she's a very calm potato. She's a happy potato. It took a while for her to warm up to us, but she did. Now she loves us. More so me. Probably because I'm home more often. Are you gonna fall asleep in my arms? Ma'am. Ma'am. You can't fall asleep in my arms. I can't hold you like this forever. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get to the mouse. Okay. God, you're heavy when I'm holding you with one arm. Yeah. Hey, no spicy beans. Why are you holding up the beans? Beans. Massage the beans. Massage the beans. You should get a Eureka Lightspeed. I already have one. I even got the duster for it recently. Yes, hold you like a baby, because that's what you are. You're a baby. You're so warm. You got a nice cat, Chance. Yes, she's a very good potato. Isn't that right? Are you a good potato? Yes, you are. Alrighty, but yeah, so once they do some sort of sale on the refurbished Workhorse, I'm going to pick one up at some point. Have you did a review on it before? No, I have not reviewed a cat before on the channel. I probably will at some point. I don't know. And I'm glad I'm enjoying your content. Well, thank you. Oh, you mean a review on the Eureka Lightspeed? I have not reviewed that one yet. The reason why a lot of the vacuums in my collection have been reviewed yet is because I always prioritize vacuums that I want to sell being reviewed first. Because, of course, you know, once I sell it, then I can... Or once I review it, then I can put it up for sale. So, that's why a lot of my vacuums in my collection haven't gotten reviewed yet. So, chances are, if you see a vacuum that I haven't reviewed yet, it's probably because I'm not selling it. Or I have multiples. Or... neither, or I just haven't gotten to it yet. Either way, so yeah, that's that. Are you comfy, Rika? Even though her name is Rika, it has nothing to do with the brand Eureka. That just was her name whenever we got her. Because she was acquired by one of our roommates at the time, I think. I think that's how it went. And they named her Rika. I don't know where the name comes from, but and then they just left. They moved out and they just left her behind. And they said they were gonna get her at some point, and they never did. And she became our Cato. And she's currently asleep in my arms. I can hear her snoring. Do you find it soothing when I hold you and talk about you? I'm starting to hate that Breeze Cyclonic. Yeah, I'm going to sell it soon. Actually, it's for sale right now, technically. Because I've used it enough that whenever someone says they want to buy it, I'll just review it real quick and then give it to them. But yeah. Someone was going to buy it, but they ended up buying the Hoover instead, which is why I reviewed that Hoover next. Or why that will be the next video, I should say. Because I've already uploaded it. I just need to set it live 2 days from now. But yeah. Recap. She's very much asleep. So I guess I can't really utilize the computer in front of me because both my hands are full of cat. How was the Breeze when you used it? The original Breeze, the reason why I haven't used it is because it is unusable on my carpet. because my carpet is too deep of a pile for it to work. It just, the way the base is designed, it just kind of digs into my carpet and won't actually push forward. So, yeah, it doesn't work. So at some point I'll have to sell it unless I replace the carpet, which I'll probably sell it. No, the new one. Oh, well, the new one's actually much better than the old one in terms of usability on my carpet. It needs a belt because there was one point when I left it in one spot and the belt immediately started slipping. So I need to put a belt on it, but other than that, it's been okay. The filter has gotten dirty way too quickly, so I'm not a fan of that. I expected it to be a lot better. And, yeah. It's not horrible. In some ways, I prefer it to the old Breeze, and in some ways, I prefer the old Breeze to it. But what are you gonna do? At some point, I'll do a video comparing the two.
Wakey wakey. Wakey wakey. Wake up. Hey, wake up.
Do you recommend Persil for cleaning vacuums in a bathtub? Yes, I do. The Featherlight and Ultra Silver Glides are better. They have actual height adjustments. Yeah, there is a version of the Breeze. I think it's called the Scorpion. And I actually want to get that one because I like the Breeze. It's just that the main thing is that it doesn't work on my carpet. And it's also loud and the filtration sucks, but it does. But when it works on your carpet, it cleans super well. And even though it just has a single pleated filter in the dust cup, it does a surprisingly good job at maintaining suction and airflow. And just the way it's designed, it has really good airflow. It's a really good budget machine, and it's built pretty decently too, despite being nice and lightweight. So if it worked on my carpet, I'd use it, but since it doesn't, I may sell it at some point. I know I'm selling the Cyclonic version. I'm selling it right now, but I'm only selling it locally because I don't really feel like it's worth it to ship unless one of you guys specifically wants it. I found a fan chamber for your Elite for $20 on eBay. Oh, nice. Drop a link in here. It should let you. It'll probably Is there a vacuum Discord? Yes, there is. Rick Hoover can get you the link to that if he wants to. Because my hands are full of cat. Is the Dash 5 in better condition than the Dash 1 chance? Yes, it is. The Dash 1... Actually, no. Well, they're about the same. Because the Dash 5 has more scratches on it. But the Dash 1 also has some... the body kind of creaks a little bit. And I think the pedal, like the spring in the pedal has gone out. So you have to push the pedal back in for it to stay upright. But physically it's in really good condition. And it has new filters, it has a new bag, it has a new belt, has a good brush roll in it. She's very much asleep. Black & Decker is Dirt Devil. Who's going to win that battle? Definitely Dirt Devil. Black & Decker is trash. Babe. No, he has headphones in. You're a potato. Yes, you are. Do you have a shop vacuum? Yeah, I have one. It's right behind me. It's kind of a old one, but it works. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. Okay. I'm gonna give you back to Dad now. Look at her. Rika, look at the camera. Rika, look at the camera. Look at the camera. Oh, do you not like that? Okay, well, I'll give you back to Dad now. Babe. Potato delivery.
What?
Potato delivery.
Jen. Jen's on the board. She's very stressed.
She was asleep. She was asleep in my arms. Just shaking her. I was holding her like a baby and she fell asleep like a baby. Because she is baby. I think I got some cat hair in my eyes. Link is too big. Should I message you on Facebook? Sure, that works. Just let me know when you send it so that way I can check my message notifications. Ew, a twister. Oh, that one's ugly as shit. It's in Birdsboro, Pennsylvania? Doesn't even sound like a real place. Then again, Pennsylvania doesn't sound like a real place. That will mean I don't exist. I said it's a weird place. I didn't say Pennsylvania doesn't exist. The link is too big. Should I send it to you on Facebook? I just said yes. I'm glad the Dash 5 is in better condition than the Dash 1. Well, yeah, of course. I would keep the one... Well, I'd still keep the Dash 5 either way, but I wouldn't have had the Dash 5 this long if it wasn't in good condition, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Galaxy S7. It's a phone. It's a phone that does stuff. It's a cell phone. Pennsylvania. That does kind of seem like how it's pronounced, but not quite. You have unused data minutes. That's it? Just you have unused data minutes? Okay, well, I'm gonna use them then, bitch. I'll just... What's the data minutes? I'll just call myself real quick and make sure that it's not reflecting in my thing. Is it gonna start ringing? It's taking a long time to dial. Whatever. Oh, I meant to put the Note 9 on the charger, not the 8. Whatever. Would a Singer beat a Dyson? Probably. Oh, there it goes. Hello? Hello? Yeah, what's up? No, yeah, I'm just calling on here so that way this phone doesn't shut off. Yeah. Right. Alright. Well, I'll talk to you later. I hope that didn't reflect in my glasses. I don't think it did. I have 5 months of hell school left. I didn't know it took 5 months to train for hell. Jane fabric softener smells so good. You should get it. We use that. Yeah, that's fine. We use that. Do 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 do. Is this an S7 case or an S6 case? I think this is S7. Oh yeah, that's S7. Woohoo. Blue case. Alright, 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 alright. He's like, okay. Alright. Galaxy S7. It's a phone. I used one S7. Well, this is a used S7. I'll sell it to you for $200. I wish, but I'm stuck with a horrible Moto G Play. Oh. I might come to Illinois one day and visit you at some point. I don't want you to visit me, so you don't have to do that. Have y'all heard of the rapper Lil Baby before? I've heard of Lil Pimp, or whatever his name is. Or Lil Pimp? Bread. Alrighty. Well, I guess that's it. I will see you guys in the next video and or the next stream. Video will probably come first. And this is Intelitech Studios signing out. I'll see you guys in the next video. And I hope you all have a good one. Peace. Did you fix the air cordless? Not yet. I need to get a brush roller for it still. I'll need to do that before they stop being available. But yeah, see ya. You guys have a great rest of your night. Take care.